Welcome to the Coins Information HD channel. Coin enthusiasts, history lovers, and anyone with an appreciation for the intricate stories behind everyday objects. Today, we are taking an in-depth journey into a small yet historically fascinating piece of Irish numismatic history, the 1980 Ireland 1 penny coin. At first glance, it may appear unremarkable, a tiny bronze disc that once passed unnoticed through countless hands. But like many coins, it carries a story that extends beyond its monetary value. It represents a moment in time, a reflection of cultural identity, and a small but enduring connection to Ireland's economic and artistic history. By exploring its background, design, production, rarity, and market value, we can gain a full understanding of why collectors and enthusiasts continue to take an interest in this coin, decades after it left circulation. The 1981 penny coin belongs to the decimal series introduced in Ireland in 1971. Decimalization was a major transition for the country, moving away from the old pounds, shillings, and pence system to a more streamlined currency system. This change required not only public education and economic adjustment, but also the creation of an entirely new coinage that would reflect both Ireland's cultural identity and the practical needs of commerce. Among the coins introduced in this period were the halfpenny, the 1 penny, the 2 pence, 5 pence, 10 pence, 20 pence, and 50 pence coins. The 1 penny, though small in value, was an essential component of daily transactions. Its consistent use made it one of the most widely handled coins of the era, giving it a certain omnipresence in Irish life. The 1980 penny was struck in bronze, maintaining the material standard for this denomination throughout much of the decimal period. Its size and weight, approximately 20 millimeters in diameter and slightly over 3.5 grams, were chosen for practicality and durability, ensuring that it could withstand extensive circulation without losing its shape or design. Despite these modest physical dimensions, the coin carries a remarkable design. The obverse features the harp, an enduring symbol of Ireland and a reflection of the nation's artistic and political heritage. The harp has appeared on Irish coins for centuries, symbolizing continuity, pride, and national identity. Its inclusion on the 1 penny coin reinforces Ireland's connection to its history even as the country moved into a modernized currency system. On the reverse, the coin features a highly stylized ornamental bird, a design by the esteemed Irish artist Gabriel Hayes. This bird is not merely decorative, it reflects a deeper commitment to artistic excellence in everyday objects. Every curve and line was carefully considered, with attention to symmetry, proportion, and aesthetic appeal. It is a reminder that even the smallest, most utilitarian coins were conceived as miniature works of art, merging functionality with beauty. The bird design has drawn admiration from numismatists for its elegance, and for the way it embodies Ireland's artistic sensibilities during this period. One of the features often noted by collectors is the no mint mark aspect of the 1980 penny. Unlike coins from certain other countries where mint marks indicate a particular mint or production series, Irish decimal coins were almost exclusively produced at the Dublin Mint. The absence of a mint mark simply indicates that it was struck at this primary mint, following the standard production process. While some may assume that this absence of a mint mark implies rarity, it does not. The 1980 penny was minted in very large quantities, with tens of millions produced to meet the daily transactional needs of the country. Its abundance in circulation means that the coin is far from rare, and most examples were widely distributed and handled. Despite this, condition plays a pivotal role in determining the coin's value today. Circulated coins, which exhibit the wear and tear of daily handling, are generally modest in value. They are plentiful, and collectors often seek them primarily for completing a series rather than for their intrinsic rarity or monetary worth. However, uncirculated or near pristine examples are more highly prized. Coins that have retained their original luster, with sharp details on the harp and bird, are considered desirable and can command modest premiums. The value of such specimens reflects not only their preservation but also their appeal to collectors who appreciate the artistic and historical aspects of the coin. Over time, the bronze of the 1980 penny develops a warm patina, which many collectors find aesthetically pleasing. This natural aging process can enhance the coin's visual appeal, provided that it does not involve damage such as scratches, dents, or discoloration from improper storage. The tactile quality of the coin, the smooth yet solid feel in the hand, connects collectors to the historical moment in which the coin was used. Every small mark or imperfection tells a story of circulation, of daily life, of the economic transactions that sustained a nation during the late 20th century. Some people search for errors or unusual variations in this coin series, hoping to find a rare minting mistake that dramatically increases value. In the case of the 1980 penny, there are no widely recognized error varieties or alternative versions that are consistently documented. Its production was straightforward, reflecting standard minting practices at the Dublin Mint. Therefore, while some collectors may occasionally encounter unusual specimens, the vast majority of coins from this year are uniform and consistent in design, with value determined primarily by condition rather than any extraordinary minting anomaly. The 1981 penny coin, though not rare in terms of production, has an enduring significance that extends beyond its monetary value. It serves as a tangible connection to Ireland's economic history, a reminder of the transition to decimal currency and the broader modernization of the country's financial systems. It reflects the care and artistry that went into even the smallest denominations, demonstrating a national commitment to cultural representation and aesthetic excellence in everyday objects. In holding a 1980 penny, one is not merely holding a coin, one is holding a piece of Ireland's history, a miniature artifact that captures a moment of national identity, artistic expression, and economic transition. Collectors value these coins for several reasons beyond rarity. First, they appreciate the artistic design, which elevates the coin above its utilitarian purpose. The harp and bird motifs make it visually distinctive and culturally meaningful. Second, collectors are drawn to the historical context, recognizing that this coin circulated during a pivotal time in Ireland's economic history. Third, for those completing a series of decimal Irish coins, the 1980 penny is an essential piece that represents both continuity and the aesthetic ideals of its era. In terms of market value, the 1980 penny is generally modest. Circulated examples may be worth little more than their face value to collectors, often ranging from a few cents to $1 in modern currency. Uncirculated examples, however, can attract a slightly higher premium, particularly if they have retained sharp detail, original luster, and minimal surface blemishes. Despite occasional claims of high value, it is important to approach such coins realistically. The combination of high mintage, uniform design, and absence of notable errors means that, even at the upper end of preservation, the coin is relatively accessible in the collector market. Yet, the 1980 penny retains intrinsic appeal that transcends monetary value. Its small size belies the richness of its story. It connects people to a bygone era, evokes curiosity about Ireland's monetary history, and serves as a testament to the artistic care applied even to coins of minimal denomination. For historians, collectors, and enthusiasts, the coin provides insight into Ireland's cultural identity and the subtle ways in which art, commerce, and national pride intersected in the everyday objects of life. Even for those who may not be collectors, owning a 1980 penny is an opportunity to appreciate a physical piece of history. It is a reminder that every coin, no matter how small, carries with it stories of the past, stories of people, economies, and societies. The 1980 penny, once common in circulation, has survived decades to become a small but meaningful artifact, preserving both the aesthetic sensibilities and historical context of its era. The 1980 Ireland 1 penny coin is a modest but captivating piece of numismatic history. Its large mintage makes it common, yet its artistic design, historical context, and physical presence render it significant. While it is unlikely to command extraordinary market value, it remains an object of interest, a collectible for those who appreciate Irish history, artistry, and the stories that everyday objects can tell. Holding this coin allows one to connect with the past, to recognize the care and thought put into even the smallest denominations, and to appreciate the enduring legacy of Ireland's decimal coinage. It is, in its simplicity, a reminder that history is often found in the small, overlooked things, a reminder that beauty, culture, and value are not always measured in rarity or price, but in the story they carry and the connection they offer to the people and society that created them.